Your current energy is in between two worlds. One that's familiar and safe, but no longer fits who you're becoming, and another that holds real growth and positive change. You're moving toward greater financial stability and personal power, but before that door opens, something in your life must close. This is a necessary transition. This reading is meant for a specific someone who needs to hear it at this time. Let's get into it. You are about to overcome a mountain, a challenge that's been heavy on your shoulders and felt like a weight for months, maybe even years. This feels connected to your sense of safety and control. This could be a financial burden, job instability, or a situation where you've been carrying too much responsibility and worry on your own. For some of you, this could be tied to emotional recovery after a loss or betrayal that shook your confidence. There were moments you felt stuck, like no matter what you did, nothing changed. Maybe bills kept piling up, a workplace that felt toxic, or someone in your life made you feel small. I see the energy now shifting. You're stepping up and you're about to release what's been draining you. Over the next 2 to 4 weeks, expect a clear event that marks the beginning of positive change and the ending of this long phase of discomfort. This could be resolving a financial issue, getting a new job, or having a difficult conversation with someone that will bring you peace and closure. I also see that you are trying to have everything under control, even things and situations that are not within your control. You need to teach yourself to take breaks, learn to relax, and to trust the process. You may be in a situation right now that you can do nothing about because it's not under your control. This is a test to teach you how to let go of the need to be in control. The moment you stop trying to control everything, solutions will appear almost effortlessly. Right now, rest is just as productive as action. You may have been losing sleep over this or replaying scenarios. I see that you've already done enough. You've already done everything that you can do in your power. It's time to step back and trust that it will be okay. You will be okay. This mountain, this challenge, is about to be behind you. I see you stepping over it and leaving it behind you. At some point, you may have felt like this was huge and it felt impossible to resolve. You are about to overcome it with power. I see you feeling lighter, more confident, and ready to move on. Around the same time, a new opportunity connected to financial security will appear. This could be a new job offer, a business idea gaining traction, or even unexpected financial support, such as a bonus, a refund, or support. Someone around you may be unintentionally pulling your energy down. This isn't done out of malice, but it comes from their own pain, fear, and emotional instability. This could be a close friend who constantly needs your help, a family member, or a partner. In your coffee grounds, they are represented by a figure with arms stretched up towards you, trying to stay afloat. They reach for you because you feel safe and healing, and you are. But lately, this connection has left you feeling emotionally tired. It's as if every time you lift them up, they slip back into the same place, pulling a little more of your energy each time. You are the kind of person who is naturally inclined to help. You are an empath, someone with a strong heart. But the message here is that you cannot heal someone who refuses to rise with you. You may have noticed your own energy dropping, feeling unmotivated, foggy, or anxious after being around this person. You're being guided to reclaim your balance. This doesn't mean you need to abandon them. It means you must stop trying to swim for two. Stop carrying your burden and their burden as well. You're being called to take a step back and have a direct conversation with them. Express your limits with compassion. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but this boundary will actually teach them to stand stronger and free you from the guilt of overgiving. This message is reminding you that compassion should not cost you your peace. You are meant to guide them, not to sink with them. Let this person learn to swim. Your role was never to drown beside them. When you rise, you give them permission to rise too. You're about to see things clearly now when it comes to a relationship that has kept your heart tangled and your mind restless. For a long time, you've been caught between understanding what went wrong and wondering if there was something you could have done differently. This person left you with more questions than answers, mixed signals, unfinished conversations, and energy that lingered, even after the connection faded. But that fog is lifting. You're entering a time of emotional clarity. Expect to either dream vividly of this person or hear a message that will remind you of them and connect the dots that you haven't been seeing. This isn't a coincidence. This is your spirit's way of helping you finally connect the missing dots. You are ready to move on for good, not in anger, but in peace. Don't chase closure through conversation, but let the universe deliver it on its own way. There is a powerful spirit walking beside you. This could be a spirit guide or a god or a goddess. You've already reached for them in prayer, meditation, or quiet moments of surrender. You've called their name and they heard you. This spirit feels ancient, calm, and protective. Their energy surrounds you like warmth and peace, especially when you feel uncertain or alone. They're not here to test you, but to lead you and help you. When your thoughts drift, when you get sudden chills or a sudden feeling of calm, that's them confirming to you that you are not walking this path alone and unprotected. I see 4 important people surrounding your energy, 4 hearts that hold genuine love for you. These are not random connections, they are a part of your soul family, the people who are meant to walk with you in this lifetime. If you can already name them, you will start noticing those relationships deepening soon. Expect more honesty and more support. If you can't yet see who they are, don't worry, because the universe is preparing to send them your way. You will recognize them instantly, not by what they say, but by how they make you feel, safe, seen, and understood. These 4 people don't all look the same energetically. Each one carries a different purpose in your journey. The first person feels like a protector. The second person is nurturing and feels like your place of safety. The third person is highly supportive. And the fourth person offers genuine friendship. If your circle feels small or broken right now, that's about to change. Within the next 6 months to a year, expect a shift. Let's get more messages with the cards. You've been focusing on your finances more seriously than ever before. You've started treating money as energy, as something to respect, to manage, and to grow. That energy is responding to you now. The universe has noticed your consistency and in return is beginning to bless you. You have been working consistently, saving, investing your money into things that you really need and thinking about your career and financial future. Financially, you are moving forward. You're entering a new beginning of growth and stability. The Knight of Pentacles represents someone who succeeds through persistence. This card mirrors your current energy perfectly. You might have felt like progress was slow, but behind the scenes, your consistency is adding up growth that will manifest in the near future. You're entering a phase where your work becomes more predictable and rewarding. Expect your income to become consistent and gradually increase, especially within the next 2 to 3 months. You've done really well for yourself, and this is only the beginning. The solar plexus chakra is the energy center of confidence, courage, and self-worth. This card appears when you've been rebuilding not just your bank account, but your sense of self as well. You've been learning what it truly means to trust yourself again. In the past, you have let certain people or situations make you question your abilities and your choices and even your worth. And lately, you may have also noticed moments where you hesitate, second-guess your instincts, worrying about how others see you or feeling afraid to make the next big move, even though you are ready. This hesitation is the residue of some old energy that has been in your life. You need to work on your confidence, reclaim your energy back, and cut the ties that hold you to the past. Because I can see that deep down, you are ready to step into your power. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, expect to be called into a position where people look to you for direction. This could be a promotion, a project you take charge of, or being recognized for your skill set. You'll also find your physical energy rising again. You will feel more energized, more motivated, and in a better mood overall. You've worked hard to create stability, and it shows. You are very protective of what you've built. You've learned to take your finances and future seriously, and the universe respects that. But this card is also warning you about not letting fear of loss block the next stage of your growth. You have been through times of lack before, so it feels natural to hold on tightly to this new safety. But this is not the end of your story. There is more abundance for you, and this is the time to grow and expand. There is a new flow of energy entering your life that is bringing with it a chance for growth. This could be a new job, a business growth, or a course that you will start taking that could lead to a higher income for you. You will need to loosen your grip on fear to take it. This card isn't asking you to spend recklessly. The message here is to trust that money, once respected, can circulate and multiply. What you give with intention to yourself, your craft, or your healing will return tenfold. You're being called to try to balance saving and living. Security is important, but so is joy. Allow small occasional experiences that remind you what you're working for. Your growth doesn't only happen in movement, it also happens in stillness. This is your time to pause and let your energy settle. You don't need to chase every opportunity or worry about losing your progress. This is a confirmation that your efforts have already taken root. And right now, rest is part of your success strategy. Your body and spirit have been carrying more than you realize. You've held emotional tension from the past, financial stress, and the pressure to stay in control. Spirit is urging you to create a quiet space and a sanctuary for your mind. In the next 1 to 2 weeks, expect to feel a pull to slow down, to sleep more, take breaks, or withdraw from busy energy. Don't resist this. It's not laziness or disconnection, it's your soul rebalancing before your next phase of growth. During this rest period, you will also receive intuitive insights, ideas that once felt confusing will suddenly make sense. A plan or path that seemed uncertain will begin to feel right. This mental clarity is what you've been missing, and it only comes when the noise fades. The ending you've been afraid of or you've been stalling is the exact key to your next level of financial security. Once you stop resisting what's over, the universe will rush in to fill that space with new growth, higher stability, and peace of mind. This is the end of struggle and the beginning of stability. This big ending involves two things: a scarcity mindset and an emotional tie or relationship. You've been constantly worrying about money or feeling guilty for wanting more. That version of you is gone. You need to let go of the scarcity mindset and of old ways of thinking that are not helping you. That version of you can't exist where you're going. There's also an emotional tie with someone or a group of people that has ended, but deep down, you are still thinking about this person or people. You're still clinging to what was supposed to end. And this drains your motivation, your energy, and makes you feel underconfident. You can't move toward abundance if you're carrying someone else's energy. Don't cling to what feels familiar out of fear of being alone or unsupported. The very thing you're trying to hold on to is the thing blocking your abundance. The ending you're facing is deeply emotional. It's not only about changing jobs, habits, or situations. It's about letting go of an attachment to what once defined your sense of purpose, safety, or even love. This is someone you've been holding on to energetically for too long. It could be a person who once mattered deeply, but whose energy now keeps you anchored in the past. For some of you, this could be a plan that hasn't worked out, yet you've struggled to release it because it represented comfort or your identity. Allow the grief to move through you, not live in you. Cry if you need to, write it out, meditate, or symbolically release it, but don't hold it down. Don't rush to fill the void. With the presence of Rest and Rejuvenate card, the reading encourages you to let the silence surround you for some time. Healing always needs a little stillness. Slowly the grief will turn into gratitude. What once hurt to think about will become something you can look at with peace, maybe even thankfulness, because you have been protected. After you give yourself some time to close this emotional chapter, a new financial opportunity will appear. The moment your energy stops looping around the past, the flow of prosperity will open wide. Expect a noticeable improvement in your emotional balance and financial situation by the next 3 to 4 months. But now, your heart still needs to release this emotional tie that has been heavy on you. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It will mean the world to me. I love you and see you in my next reading.